Coming up on RaiderVision, we take a look at the mask mandates being lifted once again. And we take a moment to congratulate our athletes on signing letter of intent. I'm Jonah Bankston, and this is RaiderVision. The Holocaust was a tragic and awful time during World War II that deserves to be taught and educated to all students. The cattle car was created to show students the harsh conditions for Jews, LGBTQ, and other minorities during the Holocaust. Julie Piquet and Elmi Santini re-interviewed students of their experience of the exhibit.
Recently, Gulliver was visited by the creators of the Stepping In and Out of Darkness project. The project was created as a 360 projected presentation inspired by the stories of the Holocaust.
What is shown in the exhibition itself and what is so amazing about this experience is that it's dynamic. We know that we live in an era that students are usually surrounded by these multimedia experiences. So it's not just a museum, it rather is you go into the cattle car where you get fully immersed in the car itself, and then on top of that there's a 360 video multimedia presentation going on.
The presentation was on the Hate Ends Now tour, going to several schools and communities across Florida. Gulliver students got to immerse themselves in the experiences Holocaust survivors were willing to share.
I thought it was really awful that they used a cart that was used to transport animals because it really dehumanized the Jews and the other people that were targeted, and it made them seem like they were animals and that they weren't people that deserved to be treated like humans.
The cattle car project started off slowly as an effort to change the dropping levels of Holocaust education and awareness in the United States. Luckily, its popularity began picking up, allowing students all over the U.S. to receive a better understanding of how much suffering had to be endured during the Holocaust.
It was just going in there, you could see in the bottom, it was full of footsteps, and you can see there was adults, kids, toddlers, you had everything. It was crazy the experiences that they went through. And obviously we all knew it was bad. And me going in there, I didn't know it was that bad. And it was just an amazing experience to get what they felt out of it.
For RaiderVision, I'm Julie Piquet.
Last Thursday, the Model UN classes had a chance to hear from and speak to retired Ambassador Hugo Lawrence about the United Nations and the world politics. Reporter Bibi Eichenberg tells us more.
Last week, retired NATO Ambassador Hugo Lawrence spoke to Model UN students of his experience in NATO and world politics. Ambassador Lawrence is a retired U.S. ambassador. He served as the Special Chargé d'Affaires and Chief of Missions in Afghanistan in 2016 through 2017. He also worked as the Director of NATO and Security Advisor for President Bush. He shared his personal experiences of world affairs with the Model UN students, who later had the chance to ask him questions about his time serving as ambassador. After his speech, students participated in crisis committees, where they were separated into different groups to represent different countries. Each student played a specific role in representing their assigned country and debated against each other in mods. Every 30 minutes, a new situation involving the countries represented would be announced, and the students had to come up with directives or solutions to those situations. The ambassador's speech and the crisis committees helped students have a better understanding of world politics and how global situations are dealt with. For RaiderVision, I'm Bibi Eichenberg.
Thanks, Bibi. Looking for a way to give back? February 15th, there will be a blood drive for students and faculty. To donate, pick up a donation form in room 105. All students who choose to donate must be 16 or older. You can schedule an appointment during your directed study class.
We do it in the gym, so it's great. Come out, we have pizza, you guys get blankets, t-shirts, and it's a good time.
The new COVID variant, Omicron, caught us all by surprise and led to us going back to some old rules, such as wearing masks indoors and staying 3 feet away indoors. But with the numbers getting calmer and the more vaccinations being received, the school has decided to once again lift the mask mandate.
The mask ordinance or mandate changing today. We were advised of it. I'm comfortable with the COVID task force and the decision making that they've taken over the course of the pandemic, and sure enough, the cases are coming down in the direction that I think will be okay.
The HIP program is looking for passionate, dedicated, responsible sophomores to be peer health educators. HIP peer health educators go into directed study classes to teach and facilitate a comprehensive health curriculum. Are you a sophomore interested in over 60 community service hours? Something impressive on your college resume? Teaching your own high school classes? Helping your peers become healthier? Then you should join a HIP as a peer health educator. Please see Ms. Lansom or Mrs. Arango for more information. The QR codes will be placed around the school and on room 300 door. The deadline to apply is February 18th. Now to Jonah with sports.
Thanks, Jordan. The varsity boys basketball team took down St. Andrews in a close game with the final score of 70-67.
The boys basketball team defeated St. Andrews again with a final score of 62-58, and would then go on to take out American Heritage with a final score of 59-52. The team will face Sunset in their first playoff game this Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
The varsity girls soccer team had another amazing win against St. Brendan, beating them 2-0, with Ari Hernando and Katie Lewis scoring the only 2 goals that won in the game. The team would then go on to beat Mass Academy 1-0 in a hard-fought game, with Ari Hernando scoring the only goal in the game. This makes the girls district champions. The boys team also won their game against St. Brendan 2-1, with Jack Epstein and Brendan Alvarez scoring the 2 winning goals. Both teams will start regionals this week, with the girls on Tuesday and the boys on Wednesday at home at 3 o'clock. The opponents have yet to be announced.
The boys and girls water polo teams had a fantastic performance at the Forza Stefano tournament last Saturday, with the boys winning their first game against Olympia 13-6 and the girls beating Pembroke Pines 18-6. Both teams would then go on to lose their second games to Dr. Phillips, and Olympia officially come in second place in the tournament.
Recently, the Miami Herald has released the all-Dade County rankings for the top high school athletes, and some of our extremely talented athletes have made the list. For football, congratulations to Carson Haggard, Jalen Brown, and CJ Donaldson for making first-team offense, and Javon Only and Will Betridge for making first-team defense. Cassandra Kraft made first team for girls swimming and diving, and the girls took first team and second team in the 200 medley relay and the 200 freestyle relay. John Marshall and Tori Hagenlocker made the first teams for boys and girls golf. For bowling, Hadley Bowen made the girls bowling first team. Once again, congratulations to all these talented athletes. Last week, we saw the signings of many more talented athletes from Gulliver. Nina Starvage will be attending Lynn University to run track and field. Patrick Atkins will be attending Lincoln University to play football. Javon Only and Kamar Meza will both attend Edinburgh University to play football. And Kareem Wilson will be attending Florida Atlantic University for football. And Maddie Hughes will be attending Dartmouth to do sailing. Congratulations to these spectacular athletes. Now, back to the desk.
World Cinema Club is screening the biographical drama 42 next Friday, February 11th at room 220, starting at 3 p.m. and finishing approximately at 6 p.m. All Gulliver students and teachers are welcome to come and participate. One of our very own theater students, Ian Gill, wrote a play so well that it was awarded top honors at the Thespian District Festival. The theater department is hosting the reading of his work today at 3:25 to 4 o'clock in the Second Story Theater. Please make sure to stop by and take a read. Thanks for joining us this week. If you have anything you want to be shared or featured on the show, please email us at RaiderVision@gulliverprep.org. See you next time.